Good morning and welcome to another episode of NRG This Week. You'll watch us every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. NRG This Week starts right now. Hello again and welcome to another episode of NRG This Week every Monday at 8, every Wednesday at 8 a.m. I'm here with CEO and President of Network Referral Group, Mike Weiner. Hey Mike, good morning. How you doing?
Doing awesome, Leon. Good morning. How are you?
Everything is groovy. I hope you had a good holiday.
I did. We had a great time going out, kids and my mom, and celebrating her 85th. How about you? How was
Right
Turkey
on.
Day for you?
Everything was pretty good. We didn't do a family celebration until Saturday. As one of my
Okay.
children works in the restaurant business, and so he was busy Thursday making sure others were taken care of. But we had a groovy day on Saturday. So Mike, tell me what's happening good? What's new with NRG? What's coming up? What's brewing? Tell it all.
Man, I've never been more excited, Leon. Today is the last day of November. In 2 short days, on Friday, December 2nd, we have the NRG Winter Extravaganza, and we have breaking news on that. We just got a keynote speaker. She's one of the most dynamic women I have ever met in my life, Jessica Koch. We go back about 25 years. She's going to be talking about how to jumpstart first quarter 2023. You don't want to miss it. She's going to be our keynote speaker. It's going to be from 1 to 4 Eastern. Hang around for a while. She's going to speak at approximately 3 o'clock. Prior to that, we've got 3 breakout sessions. We've got sponsors. We've got everything. And I'm going to introduce you to a woman named Janice Lee. And you might want to know a little bit more about her, Leon, but she's been amazing.
Janice Lee. So now give me the whole rundown. First, for those that don't know, because there's some people watching the show today that are new to NRG or have never heard of Network Referral Group, tell us what happens at the extravaganza, and then tell us some about Janice.
The extravaganzas, we used to do them live, Leon, every quarter, and they are a great forum to come out. There's massive networking. You're going to get to meet anywhere from 150 to 250 people. There's going to be breakout sessions. So you're going to meet people from around the US and around the country. We've had a major explosion in Canada with 5 new members in the last week or so. We're going into India, we're going into Hong Kong. But you imagine being in a room, getting to meet people from around the country and exchange information. We're going to bring you some of NRG's finest, some of the speakers. We've got Jessica, as I mentioned, is going to be the keynote speaker. And I'm going to introduce you to a woman named Janice Lee, who came through Lisa Rodino. Janice is on fire. We had a contest recently, Leon, 3 week contest. It ended on Thanksgiving. Whoever brought the most amount of new members into NRG won a sponsorship, which is a $500 value. Janice brought in 3 in that time. And since then, I mean, she's on fire. She had several people yesterday. I'll tell you what happened yesterday. We had a record day, and I'll give you the details on that in a minute. But you want to come meet Janice Lee. She is going to be a sponsor. She's very excited. She has a recruiting company. And Leon, I'm going to get her on the show probably in the next couple of weeks because I've been doing this a long time. She is a rock star, international rock star.
All right, looking forward to meeting her. Now, this extravaganza, this is Friday, December 2nd. What time does it start?
It's going to be 1 to 4 Eastern. And there's information about it on the website, nrg.online. There's information we're posting almost daily now, Facebook. and LinkedIn. And I'm expecting the biggest, most powerful, robust extravaganza we've ever had. If you're brand new to networking, you want to be there. If you've been doing networking like myself for 24 years, you want to be there. There's something for everyone, Leon. You never know that nugget that you're going to take away and it's going to change your life. And that's what Raphael from Law of Attraction did for me over the weekend with one of his sessions. And I'll talk to you about that in a minute.
So that's Friday, starting at 1 o'clock Eastern. Do you have to register? How do I get into the Zoom? What's the process? Do I email you? Do I just go to the Zoom? Do they call me? I mean, why would they do that? But I don't know because maybe they know we've been friends for 25 years or so. So
Call
how do
you.
you
Why would they
attend? What
call
do you
you?
have to do?
You just go to, I would find it on Facebook and LinkedIn. I'm posting it literally every day, or NRG.online. I think Julie set up a page on Facebook as well. You definitely want to pre-register. We'd love to have an idea who's coming. And, we're going to have a lot of new people there too. So for the members, if you haven't been to one in a while, you really need to be there. For new people, it's an excellent way to see what NRG is about. And, we've got a culture, Leon, and it's a family. It's family. We're all here to help each other grow, and it's all about everybody helping everybody out in the pursuit of greatness and improving your business and expanding your business. And with all this stuff going on in the world, we're your safe haven to come for networking.
Hmm. So, Mike, tell me this. Now, let's go back a couple of years before the pandemic. NRG Network Referral Group was in-person meetings. The traditional meeting in person, talking to each other, helping each other grow their business. But that the model has completely changed now. Give us a rundown. Take about a minute or so. Give us a rundown of how Network Referral Group works now.
Yeah, we used to do live events. We had trade tables, and you're right. The model has completely changed. When COVID hit, that was a game changer, and we took it to Zoom. What Zoom has allowed us to do, Leon, is reach people in the masses, nationwide, international. Everything's done on Zoom. Michelle Wilson does a mastermind twice a month. We have a speaker series, and next week I'll talk about Michelle is going to be our last speaker of the year. Our weekly meetings are now done online. It's enabled us to impact more lives at a feverish pitch. And Leon, yesterday we had a record seven members join in one day. I've
Wow.
never had that before. That's the biggest membership day in our 24-year history. And I want to give Raphael kudos. He taught me something over the weekend. Gratitude is the secret to abundance. And we have to be thankful for what we have. Not we wish we had a boyfriend, girlfriend, Lexus, Mercedes, bigger house, vacation. What three things are you grateful today? Write them down in the morning. It could be just waking up on the right side of the soil. It could be having a house. It could be having a significant other, a business opportunity. At the end of the day, write down those three things. I honestly believe, and I called Raphael last night, Leon, and I said, we had a blowout day. He goes, what happened? I said, everybody that came virtually joined. We have three more, Leon, that are joining today, seven yesterday, and Janice Lee has been unbelievable. She referred two people to Orlando, Florida. One of them joined yesterday. One of them is joining today. We're having record growth. If you want to be part of momentum, and I talked about creating massive momentum in October, good thing I heed my own advice, Leon. We're now at massive momentum, and I am pumped. You've known me a long time. I'm more excited today than I've ever been. And please don't ask me about the Ravens because that'll depress me. But right now, I'm fired up.
Right on. I'm Leon Thomas with NRG President and CEO Mike Weiner. You are watching NRG this week. We'll be right back with more conversation with Mike right after this short break.
I'm Leon Thomas with the Leon Thomas Group. Podcast, virtual events, webinars, streaming shows, and so much more. We want to be your partner in all things virtual.
That's it from the Leon Thomas Group. I am Leon Thomas. If I can help you with anything virtual, get in touch with me. You can go to our website, theleonthomasgroup.com. We do full productions, and I'd like to thank our producer, Dr. Jay Racinko, in the background, making sure things run well today. Thank you, Dr. J. Let's go back to our conversation with Mike Weiner, President and CEO of Network Referral Group. Mike, I want to talk about networking, the art, science of being able to meet people, talk to people, all of those things. All right, I'm going to give you a series of questions, right? I want you to give me a yes, no, this is how you should do it, this is how you shouldn't do it, then we'll talk about them. All right, here we go. So when you first meet someone, you should immediately start selling and talking about what you do. Yes or no?
No.
Mike, when you offer a three-way text introduction that says this is someone you guys should meet each other, why don't you schedule a Zoom to chat? You should make sure that you find out everything there is about that person and then they find out everything about you and you guys don't do anything else after that. It just should be a quick, this is about me, this is about you. See you later. Bye.
No.
No. Okay. Let me give you one more, Mike. When you're in a situation and it's time for you to talk about your business, you should talk about stories that illustrate how you've helped others. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, yes. All right, Mike. Based on those things, give us like the top three mistakes and the fixes for what people do wrong in networking.
Leon, one of the things that I do when someone joins is I do 15 to 20 three-way text intros. My point is to connect the newest member with the veterans in NRG. And some of the wrong things what I've coached them to do and mentored them to do is just say, "Hey, it's great to meet you. Mike, thank you for the referral. Joe, when can we jump on a Zoom?" What I see people do is instead of getting them on the Zoom and getting to know them and find out about them, and then they ask you about you, they start asking a million questions. What do you do? How long you been doing this? Where do you live? How's the weather? The purpose of my connection is to get them connected and get them on a Zoom so they can be of value to each other. I think analysis it creates paralysis. Too many people analyze too many things. Mike Weiner is about connecting, and there's a specific reason. Sometimes they come back and go, "Well, why did you connect us?" And I'll tell them why. They don't always see it, but in networking for 24 years, I see the value of maybe a veteran working with someone brand new to networking into sales.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. I got a text introduction on Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and it was a nice introduction. It said, "Hey, look, why don't we get together to learn more about each other and each other's businesses?" Okay, great. I sent them the calendar link. We had that call on Monday. The call started with I sell, and then if I tell you what they sell, then you may know who the person is, and I don't want to drop a dime on anybody like that. I sell. Do you know anybody that would be interested in buying? That was like the hey, how you doing? It was the conversation. Hey, how you doing? How was Thanksgiving? Mwah! I sell. Who do you know that wants to buy? Like, no, no, please don't, please don't.
That person needs to go through a complete law of attraction because, in sales and business and life, we're here to help each other. My big thing, I tell people, I'm here to serve you. I'm here to help you grow your business.
Yeah.
And when I do that, they're automatically going to, Leon, we had a member join yesterday morning in Pittsburgh, and before the next hour was over, he had already referred me to another prospect. The guy came to Long Island and he joined. So my servitude attitude is really, it's people are buying into that because people do not want to be sold. They want to be served.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's the big thing about NRG value. What value are provide? What the person should have done when they met with you, Leon. It's a pleasure to meet you. I've heard great things about you. How can I help you? What are your what are some of your goals? I would love to learn about you so that I can be a resource. And that would
yeah.
have been to you like, wow,
Right. Yeah,
and what that
absolutely.
does, then you like them, and then you feel like you want to help them. And that's what
Absolutely.
I've been able to create with NRG. I mean, I've got people referring people and they just joined. That's crazy. But
Yeah,
that's the viralness of what NRG is. And
right.
I teach law of attraction at every meeting now.
Yeah,
Every meeting.
yeah. I'm Leon Thomas here with Mike Weiner. We're talking about Network Referral Group. And again, don't forget this Friday, December 2nd, starting at 1 o'clock, the NRG Extravaganza. And I got to give you some information about the Leon Thomas Group. And here's the easiest way to do it. If you go to infone.co/LTG. It'll bring up my info. And it's an app looking deal and it tells you everything about us and gives you some examples of the cool work that we do at the Leon Thomas Group. Mike, let's talk about the extravaganza for about 30 seconds. And then I want to talk about when someone comes to an NRG meeting for the first time. You invited me to attend the NRG extravaganza on Friday. You know what? I'm coming. Or a representative of the Leon Thomas Group will be there, Mike. We'll be there. The Leon Thomas Group will be at the extravaganza. For anyone who's never been, give me two reasons that you got to attend. They got to attend that extravaganza. What are they?
Ask yourself a question. How long would it take you to meet 150 to 200 people? Mike Weiner and the NRG system, we bring them all together for you in a 3 hour thing, a 3 hour event. So it's mega high energy. So if you're feeling a little zapped, eat too much turkey, we're going to be here to bring you all those people. The other thing is you're going to walk away, and I'm going to use a lot of different words here: educated, motivated, inspired, just in a better mood because I'm bringing you some speakers. They're going to talk about different things. And again, our keynote speaker, Jessica, she's the real deal. She's gone international, she's gone nationwide, and she's going to be able to help you get your year off. You don't want to be behind the eight ball when 2023 hits. Jessica's going to help you get over the eight ball and into the promised land and make 2023 your best year ever. So the contacts that are going to be there, and the speakers, the education, and just so much more, including the breakout sessions. So you do not want to miss it. If you have an appointment, bring them to the extravaganza and reschedule your appointment. That's how bold I feel about it. Why would you meet one person and forego meeting 150, 200 or more? It
Right?
doesn't make sense, Leon. It doesn't
Yeah.
make sense. Come
Yeah.
out and join us. We'd love to have you.
Hey, we've got some folks commenting. We've got my man Tony Mecadon commenting here. Good morning, Tony. First, Tony said hello, gents, and now it's the extravaganza is hot. You heard it right there from Tony Mecadon.
Tony,
And hey, Tony, good morning. There was another comment up here from, I think, Oren Stewart. If we could show that one again, please. Oren says, great word. You want to be served, not sold. How can we serve you? How can we serve you? So Tony and Oren, thank you for those comments. Mike, we have about a little under a minute to go. Tell someone that's never been to an NRG meeting, when they come to an NRG meeting, they leave with some leads right on the spot, right? Tell us some about that.
yeah, what we do a pinball system. I'll explain more when you come to the meeting. You're going to get 3 warm referrals. And if you wind up joining right after the meeting, which is about 90% of the folks, I will do a 3-way text intro for the people that I introduce you to. You're going to find a lot of love, a lot of warmth. Everyone that came yesterday, and behind that, moving backward through time. You come out to the meeting, you're going to get 3 referrals. You're going to feel the love of the NRG family. We're here to serve you. We're here to help you grow. Nobody wants to go out and cold call, Leon. In my copier days, I called on 50,000 people, and I knew there had to be a better way. And that's when I started NRG all the way back in 2001. So you've got my experience of 24 years. You've got the love and warmth of the family. But think about it. You're going to get 3 referrals on the spot, 15 to 20 more. What other organization out there will do that for you, Leon? NRG all the way. So there you go.
I love it. You're watching NRG this week. I'm Leon Thomas with the Leon Thomas Group with NRG President and CEO Mike Weiner. So, Mike, one final statement. Let's make sure that everyone understands what's going on. Friday at 1 o'clock. Friday at 1 o'clock Eastern, the NRG extravaganza. They can go to nrg.online, or they can even contact you at 443 756 9656. Again, that number is 443 756 9656 to get in touch with Mike regarding the extravaganza. And you can email Mike at networkreferralgroup.com. If you've never been to an NRG meeting, you want to do that. You want to do that. Make sure you go to an NRG meeting also. Mike, it's great having you here again over another episode of NRG this week. Take care. All right. Thanks for watching another episode of NRG this week. We'll see you next Wednesday. Take care.